Scientific Spirit's first ever interview. We are here with A.D.Chandler, a songwriter, guitarist, and singer. Hi A.D., thanks for agreeing to do this interview, man.
How are you doing? No problem.
I'm fantastic.
Good.
What is the name of your new album, and is there a certain theme to the album? Any inspirations that inspired some songs?
Well, it's called Tall Tales, and it's exactly what it is. It's a bunch of basically made up stories put to music. Inspiration? No, I don't even know. Actually, I had about 10 or, well, no, I had probably about 20 songs when I was, took out there to do it and to make an album. And the ones that are on the albums, the ones we picked, it was just kind of weird. It wasn't even, it wasn't, everything came afterwards, the whole thinking about what we were going to name the album.
Yeah.
It came afterwards, but yeah, they're all made up stories, so I thought Tall Tales would be good, and yeah, that's what we came up with.
Nice. Was there any trouble, picking the songs that made it onto the album? Were there some songs that you really wanted it to make onto the album?
Well, I guess I should start off by saying basically, a guy named Al Scrow. I went out to California, Hollywood, actually, to make the CD. And I have a good friend named Al Scrow who's got his own studio out there. And he produced it. So, yeah, there were some songs that he didn't like, and, or that I wanted, or, whatever. And that's just the way it goes. I could have said, no, I want this, but I tend to listen to him because that's what he does out there for a living. So he's obviously doing something right. So I got to trust him.
So on that.
And basically, what we did is we got out there, and it was just me and him at first. Basically, he was a drummer, so I play guitar and he drummed, and we got the skeleton of the song, and then we did that all week and did as much as possible. I played a little bass on it and stuff like that, but there's some that needed maybe an upright bass, and I couldn't do that. So I was out there about a week, and then I left, and he filled in the holes later on. So,
nice. You mentioned earlier, just chit-chatting, that you had session players. Were you in the room with the session players when they were playing?
Exactly. That's what I guess I kind of answered that question before, but no, I wasn't. No, I wasn't at all, actually. Now I think about it, it was just me and my buddy Al, and that was it for the whole week.
Wow.
And then it came back a full done album, about 8 months later.
Nice.
He as time goes on, he got session players, like we said. Guy named, for example, Jason Gonzalez. He's a guitar player on it, and he did a lot of really good slide and kind of like country rocky music, guitar playing on it. So yeah, I've never met these guys. So
were you happy with the work that they did?
Absolutely, yeah. That's the thing with this deal. And the first album I did some as well. Some days better than one. Some days are better than none. I did that back in 2008, and same thing. I went out to California to see my buddy, and we actually had more of a band. I took a friend out, and with me, Pete Richards, and we had a bass player there that I hired, and the drummer who's the guy who produced it. So we actually had a 4-piece band, This time it was just me and him, and we filled in as we went. So
Nice.
yeah, so a lot of trust. You know what I mean?
Oh,
but
yeah, you
I know
got-
he's the man. He's so good at everything he does, and I totally trust him with anything. So
Nice.
yeah.
Where's your next gig?
My next gig actually would be tomorrow evening, Thursday. Is the 7th? Today's the 7th? Yeah. I guess it would be August 8th. Tomorrow at Lincoln Park. I'll be, it's a free show out in the park, and it will be like free for the family. You know, it's just a park, so it's
Nice.
free for all. You know, bring a picnic and blanket, your kids, and run around, listen to music.
Do you play a lot of gigs like that?
During the summer, I tend to get those kind of gigs. You know, this is actually by York City paid me to do
Oh,
it.